What it is, though? It's your boy Krook, LDB Team 100. We in here, sure. What's going on, guys? What's going on, ladies? How y'all doing today, man? I hope y'all having a great day, a productive day. You know what I'm saying? Hope y'all washing y'all hands. You know, staying in the house, you know, doing the necessary precautions that you gotta do in this, you know, pandemic going on right now. But enough of that. Today we are going to get into the tips and tricks on how to get better at Call of Duty. Now listen, I'm not going to say that I'm the best player in Call of Duty. I'm not saying that I average 30 kills a game. I'm not saying that I am nowhere near one of the best Call of Duty players in the world. I just want to throw that out there. But this is my personal opinion on how to get better at Call of Duty. Now, this is simply just from playing Call of Duty, you know, talking to different, you know, people as far as like my friends, you know, they're looking for group posts that I have for Xbox. I mean, people on PlayStation, just whatever. Just a lot of people's different opinions on how can you get better at Call of Duty. And this gameplay that I'm showing y'all is not an example of what I have been doing. So this is actually a video on what not to do. So please don't do it. So, in no way order, this is pretty much going to be what it is. Now, one of the first things you want to do in Call of Duty is you always want to study your maps, okay? You always have to know where certain hiding spots are as far as the map is concerned. You need to know where most people like to camp in the map as far as snipers. You need to know, you know, the amount of cover that you get as you're running to, you know, whatever place that you're trying to get to. And this goes for, you know, Warzone. This goes for multiplayer as far as team deathmatch, kill confirm, things like that. Not really into search and destroy like that, but I mean it applies to pretty much all of whatever modes, whatever you play. So you have to know your map. Now the smallest maps you don't really have to worry about. So like Shipment, I know is a small map. Not too much you really have to worry about, because I mean it's one big circle. But for the most part, for like if it's like a medium size to large size map, you have to study your map. You have to know where you're going. You have to know what's the best place to get kills. So I would say the first one is going to be always study your map. You know what I'm saying? Even if you do a practice mode and you just walk around and practice with the bots, you know, always know your maps. So the next one is do not be stiff. Do not be a stiff cliff. And that's what I call them, stiff cliffs. But pretty much being stiff is staying in one spot. Never, ever, ever stay in one spot. Now, to some people, camping is pretty much, you know, a part of how they get killed. You know, just stand in one spot. You know, they got the snipers. You know, some people are sniping. But at the end of the day, man, don't be stiff. Always be on the move. Constantly moving. Constantly not being in one spot. Because that way, it's hard for people to like find you, because pretty much you're all over the place. You need to be touching pretty much every part of the map. You need to be in every spot. Now it's okay to sit down for a couple seconds, you know, probably find a corner or some cover or something like that, but always keep it moving. Never be stiff. Your third thing is know what gets you kills. Now again, I've touched on, you know, studying the map. I've touched on not being stiff. Now that depends on you. Matter of fact, all of this depends on you. But I'm just giving you the tools and, you know, the knowledge that you can use to, you know, put all of that into perspective. So, one thing you want to remember, or two things you want to remember. Shooting from the hip gets you close contact kills. Now, let's say, for instance, you're running. And then an enemy pops out. A lot of times with habit, we always aim down on the sights, or some of you might be aiming down the sights and you get killed. Always remember, if there's someone that's in close proximity to you, always shoot from the hip. Never try to aim down your sights, or 9 times out of 10, you will get killed, no matter how strong your gun is, whatever perks you have, whatever. Always remember, one more time, shooting from the hip gets you close contact kills. And then of course we know aiming down the sights is for medium to long distance. I mean, we pretty much all know that, but I know some people probably don't know the difference between shooting from the hip and then aiming down your sights to kill. So know what gets you kills. I mean, if you like to be a sniper, stand in one spot, knowing the map as to where as though you can kind of figure out where the enemies are coming from, that's a good way as well. So I mean, all of this kind of ties in together. I don't think I need to go further into that. The next thing is to be aggressive. Always be aggressive in whatever game mode you are playing. Always be aggressive. And to be aggressive kind of ties into what I've been saying as far as like not being stiff as well. I mean, if you're aggressive, that means you are always looking for a kill. Now, you have to be smart about getting a kill, but always get the kill. You have to know your weapons, again, which is know what gets you kills, and work to the best of your strengths. If you like the shotguns, run up on somebody with the shotgun. That's a one depending on what you play on, that's pretty much a one shot kill if it's a shotgun. If it's a machine gun, you can kind of shoot from a little bit of a distance. So if you catch somebody, like just pretty much just be aggressive, man. Like, I don't want to overthink it for y'all, make it seem like it's more than what it is. Just be aggressive in your kills. Aggression is always 9 times out of 10 is going to get you a Call of Duty win, and also it's going to boost your kill death ratio. And last but certainly not least, teamwork, man. I know a lot of us, we play with randoms, or we play with people that we don't know, but teamwork is kind of essential to this game. It is very essential, because 9 times out of 10, whenever you running up on somebody, you always going to get doubled. You're going to have 2 enemies doubling up on you and trying to shoot you, sometimes even triple. But the best teams usually are always going to come out victorious in Call of Duty, and that's pretty much a fact. I mean, even if you're running with one person and you're communicating with one person, teamwork makes the dream work. You are able to figure out a strategy to where as though it can favor you in whatever battle that you're going through. So just to kind of wrap things up a little bit, I'm gonna kind of give us a review. So remember, number 1, be aggressive. Always be aggressive in your pursuit to win a Call of Duty match. 2, know what gets you kills. Know your weapons, know your attachments on your weapons, know your kill streaks, how to get kill streaks. Oh yeah, that's another thing too, try to get kill streaks as much as you can, even if it's as simple as a UAV. A UAV helps out a lot. I mean, just different things that just help you strategize. 3, study your map. Always know where everything is. 4, do not be stiff. A stiff cliff is what I would say. And last but not least, teamwork, man. Try to team up with somebody, even if it's someone that you barely know. Always try to team up with somebody, man. And that's it for my tips and tricks, man. I hope this may help some of y'all, if not all of y'all. Then, like I said, this is just my personal opinion on how to get better at Call of Duty, man. I promise you, if you do all of these, if not at least some of them, if you feel like you have qualities already and you just want to know just additionally how to get better, man, I hope this helps you out. Please give this video a thumbs up. Let me know that you like this video. That lets me know that you guys are enjoying the content. Make sure you leave a comment down below and tell me what your kill death ratio is, or tell me if after using these tips and tricks that you've actually got better in Call of Duty, man. Just comment down below and talk to me. Let me know what's going on. I want you to also subscribe. Go to the bottom and hit that button, or it may as well come up on the end of the video. Just whatever you do, subscribe to the channel. I will be bringing you guys more content. If you guys want to hear more tips and tricks on Call of Duty, best believe I can bring those to you. Ain't nothing else to say. I'm out.
driver. I'm your driver.
Losing ground. And you return to the front line. But if you lose, you're done here. You're up, soldier. Go sort this fucker out. You got your ass kicked in that way.